When setting up for the Smith machine reverse lunge, make sure the barbell is in line with your shoulders. So you can see there that I started with the barbell exactly in front of me and in line with my shoulders. Then from here, take yourself under the barbell and squeeze your shoulder blades together and drive your elbows down towards your hips. And this will create a shelf for the barbell to sit on. We don't want the barbell to be sitting right on the tops of the shoulders. We want them to sit on the meaty part of your shoulders, just behind your neck and sort of just around where your traps are or a bit lower. Then from here, you can step back, take yourself into that lunge position and then step back in. Now what you'll notice is when I step back in, I just tap my toe. I don't fully put my whole foot to the floor, and that's absolutely fine to do. We're just keeping the tension in the front leg, so it doesn't really matter if you don't replace your foot completely to the floor. As you lower down, make sure you take your back knee all the way down to the floor, but we just want to tap it. We don't want to completely smash it down. Then when you change feet, step back in. Take a bit of time just to get your balance on your standing leg, and then again, step back into your reverse lunge. Now do make sure that you keep your back heel lifted off the floor. So when you go down into that reverse lunge, the heel must never touch the floor. You must keep that heel lifted. You'll notice with my upper body posture that I'm leaning over my front thigh quite a lot. My head is looking down, and this is because I'm trying to bias the glutes. Okay, so I'm going to show you a side view now. When we're looking at side on, again, make sure that you're setting up with the barbell in line with your shoulders. Flick the Smith's machine pins back, and then just take your time to set up for your reverse lunge, and just make sure that your front foot is in line with the barbell. So you want your front foot to be completely under you. You don't want it to be slightly further forward or further back. You want to make sure that when you're standing up, it feels like you're standing up. And you'll know what I mean when you go and do this yourself. Sometimes it will feel like, oh, is my front foot too far forward? Just make sure that you can physically stand up without relying on the machine. Then to lunge back, it depends what you want to bias here, but of course I'm always going to bias the glutes. So I'm going to take a legs length back. I'm going to make sure I'm hinging at the hip, so you can see that my torso is leaning over my front thigh, and I'm going to really try and focus on stretching the glute as I lunge back, so the front glute, and then step back in, squeezing through the glute and pressing through the front heel.